So this video is going to be about four things, but we're going to break it down into two parts because it's a lot to cover. And we're going to start off this video by going over mean and median. We're also going to go over the definitions of mode and range, but we're not going to solve it for this video. We're just going to go over those definitions. So mean stands for average. We'll go over what average means later. Median stands for middle. Mode stands for most. Range stands for difference. So mean, that's your average. That's how I get your grade, by the way. So I get all your grades throughout the year. Then I divide up how many grades I just added. That's how I get your grade average. So right here we're gonna get the average of these numbers. Let's pretend it's the age of some students. 6, 9, 6, 12, 17. So what's the average? What's the overall age of this group of 5 individuals? Well, to get your mean, what you can do first is add them all up. So that's your first step. And you're going to arrange them in order from biggest to smallest, and you're going to do it vertically. That means up and down. So we're going to arrange our numbers like that. Let's start off with putting our biggest first. 12. Oops, you know what? It should be 17. So let's fix that. So, like I said, start off with your biggest. So it should be 17. 17. Then 12. Then 9. Then 6 again. Now we add it up. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. 24 plus 6 gives me 30. Put the 0 here. Put the 3 here. Carry it over from the 30. 3 plus 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. That's not your average, though. That's what I got from adding all 5 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And guess what you're going to divide by? You're going to divide by how many numbers you just added. I just added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to divide this by 5 to get my average, my mean. How many times does 5 go into 5? 1 time. Bring down this 0. How many times does 5 go into 0? Well, that's easy, 0. And there's my average. My average is going to be 10. Let's go over how I got that average. Again, to get your mean, your average, first you're going to add all your numbers up. So arrange them in order from biggest, 17, to smallest, horizontally. Once you've added all your numbers, 50, all right, you're going to get that 50 and divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because you just added 5 numbers, you divide by the number of numbers you just added. So I repeat, add them up, then divide by the number of numbers you added. I added 5 numbers total, so I divided by 5. That's how you get the average. Add, then divide. Divide by how many numbers that were there. There was 5 numbers, that's why I divided by 5. All right, the next part is median, or your middle number. This time we're going to arrange our numbers in order, again, from smallest to biggest, but this time we're going to do it horizontally. Before we did it vertically, now we're going to do it horizontally. So let's do that. I'm going to put 6 here, 6 again, 9, 12, and 17. All right, so there's 2 ways to do this. To get your middle number, median stands for middle. One way is by doing the rainbow method. All right, that's one way to do it. I don't like doing it that way because sometimes it does take up a lot of space. So I prefer to use it a different way. I prefer to use what I call the scratch-off method. And it's a lot quicker, takes up a lot less space. Scratch-off is scratch-off 1 to the left, 1 to the right, to get to the center. Pretty simple. So 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and there is your median, your middle number. So what you do is put them in order, then scratch off 1 to the left, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 1 to the right, until you get your left with a center, which is 9, and that is your median, your middle number, 9. The next video, we're going to go over mode and range.